Well, good evening, Tri-States, and happy Saturday evening to you. We're taking a look at the Sleep Tight Sky Cam here at 36 and Broadway in Quincy, and it was a chilly night out there. I was outside earlier, and I remember thinking, glad I have this coat on because it is a cold one out there. It's a mostly clear sky, though, so you do see some stars out there. We're not going to see any rain tonight, though, thank goodness, because I think with the rain, it would just make it even more cold than it already is. Speaking of cold, take a look at these temperatures. We're seeing a lot of that blue color, which is what those colder temperatures mean. We've got Chicago at 41, and you've got Indianapolis at 41 as well, Louisville at 49. You've got south of us, St. Louis at 46, and Des Moines at 40, Minneapolis at 41, and North Platte at 35. So seeing a lot of those cooler temperatures, that's going to continue. We're into that fall season. We're in that October, which is crazy. Didn't it just feel like we got into October to anybody else? Man. Time has sure flown. When we take a look at current temperatures here in the Tri-States, we've got Fort Madison at 37, Keokuk at 36, and here in Quincy it's 39, Hannibal 41, and we've got Pittsfield at 38 and Macomb at 35. So we're seeing more of those cooler temperatures that are consistently being colder in the evenings. Now, does that mean that this week it's going to continue to be cold? Not so much this week as far as evening temperatures. You're looking at some pretty I use the term warm loosely because, well, it's not going to be 30, it's not going to be 35. We're going to be seeing some pretty nice temperatures, actually. So when we take a look at the radar, you can see we do have some cloud coverage in Minneapolis and Chicago and kind of that Michigan area. We're not seeing too much of it, as you can see. Look at that. Not a whole lot going on. When we look closer, well, again, Tri-State's pretty clear. That's that clear sky that I talked about earlier. Well, we're going to be seeing that for tonight. So get out there, gaze up on the stars if you want to, or not, because take a look at that. Quincy tonight is 30 degrees. Ooh, that's pretty chilly. You've got a mostly clear sky, though. As I said, you do have winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's a little breezy. I noticed that today it was breezier, and that's when it sometimes makes you feel a little bit colder, is when you have that, you know, a lot of that wind brushing up against you. That's where I think it feels the most cold. So for your Quincy tomorrow, you've got 61 and a very sunny and comfortable day. I mentioned on Facebook that it's one of the next days, or it was one of the best days actually for you to go get that pumpkin, because really this is the last weekend before Halloween, folks. I don't know if you realize that, but you don't have much more time before you can go out, get that pumpkin. Go out this week, but go out tomorrow, because look at that. It's going to be a beautiful day, 61, sunny, comfortable. Can't get much better than that. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. Again, a little bit of a wind out of the southwest to 5 to 10 miles per hour. So when we take a look at your 7-day forecast brought to you by Illinois Signal, you can see rain, rain, go away. Well, go away. We have Halloween coming up. As a kid, I always remembered whenever it rained on Halloween, I thought, this has to be the worst luck. It's the day you look forward to all year as a kid, maybe other than Christmas, and you don't want it to rain on Halloween. You're all decked out in your costume, but I suppose we could probably deal with the rain. It's not going to be too bad, Kristen, but, you know, I gotta say, I do think it's going to be a nice week. I actually happen to really like the rain, but, you know, you do have some pretty nice evenings. Check that out. That's, like I said, you have some really nice evenings. Not too cold, not too warm, though, but it's definitely not 30 degrees, so it's going to be actually pretty pleasant.
Well, speaking of Halloween, how good are you at carving pumpkins?
You know, fun fact, I'm actually allergic to pumpkins, so I can't carve them because I break out in hives if I do. So there you go, fun fact about Megan.
Well, you better stay away from this pumpkin. We'll show you that coming up after the break, and you'll see a team of people that spent days carving this pumpkin. Details coming up after the break.